It doesn't have to be some individual person that is going to give me $10 million or $15 million to do a U.S. state tour or whatever. It have to be done through the Federal Reserve as an investment into their education or whatever, or into a person that they believe represents the United States in a way that they deem fit, or et cetera, et cetera. It's happened before and whatnot. In different circumstances, it has. But it could just be a dream. Who knows? But the Federal Reserve's got money. And there's many other places they got money. Actually, I think they store all the gold here. Things like that. But they have gold just sitting in there, just with no purpose. Just waiting for a purpose. And there's no reason why they wouldn't allocate some gold towards something that would have a great purpose. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. The Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States, provides the nation with a safe, flexible, and stable monetary and financial system. Financial stability. Tools and information. Stay connected. Always being a fan of their seals. What is the Fed? Yeah, like I said, I always liked their seals, their U.S. seals and whatnot. That's why I bought some stuff from the U.S. to showcase that. Same with my father. He lives down there. That's why he's a big fanboy.
What is the Fed?
So what is the Fed?
What is the Fed?
What is the Fed? The Federal Reserve, often referred to as the Fed, is the central bank of the United States.
Congress created the Fed in 1913 to help promote a safe and sound monetary and financial system for our nation.
Yeah, so I believe it's the central banking system all the other banks work off of. And things of that nature. To a certain extent. I don't know, there's a lot to learn about this. Chairman Bernanke at the Federal Reserve System town hall meeting with educators. Here he is again. Here he is again. Here he is again. Here he is again. He's a top dog here because that's on the most popular. He's one of the most populars, eh? Chairman. He's the chairman. He's the head of it. Here's Chair Powell's message on developments in the U.S. But he looks like he's a little bit older. 10 years ago, 9 years ago, and 9 years ago. And is this the recent chair? You got her. Janet Yellen. She's a chair at the Federal Reserve Board. Chair. What's that mean? So she's got a chair over there at the Federal Reserve where she has a place to sit down and whatnot, and many other amenities, and she's got a voice that the Federal Reserve outputs, and that is a big part of that banking system, whatever the hell. That's what I guess that means to me. Open board meeting June 29, 2011. Maybe other powers within the Federal Reserve. What powers do the Federal Reserve have? I don't know. I guess they could increase the value of the gold and cause inflation or whatnot, or decrease and adjust incrementally to fit the economy or whatever they want to do for how they're, like the price of goods and whatnot comparative to the price of gold, or to give value, like the price of food in correlation to the amount that the note is, to the value of which the gold is, to the value of which the food is that the note is buying, to the value of which the person that produced the food um, of how much that value of the sale of the food is for them. It's a complex, pretty complex range of estimations and determinations and formulae on what's going on with the economies altogether, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or whatever. You're always looking at it. These are the people that create the economies, not just our consumers in the economy. Because that's all I am. I'm just a consumer. Big time consumer in the economy and a small time producer. With the dreams of one day becoming a large producer. And I have produced some good stuff for the economy to then generate revenue, which has made some good profits. And I've been very smart on the revenue that I've made when it comes to saving and allocating to certain divisions. And some say, no, you haven't, because you made way more money. You could have allocated way more. Yeah, so I've been pretty stupid too, because I liked a lot of things like pizza and food. I can't even look at pizza and food. But guess what? I've allocated money to pizza and food. But I'm back to allocating to other things. But I'm about to go back allocating to food again. How'd I learn all this? The internet. I never learned nothing in public school, hardly. No, I did. I learned how to read and write, reading and writing and math and science and all the base stuff that I needed to know. But I never got to go to college yet. I could still potentially go to college. I just need my GED. Oh, but I learned it all on the internet, just like this, just like you're looking, to get me thus far. Now, if you, with my knowledge and my money, and I mean, with my knowledge of making money in the economy and all that and whatnot, and business and history and yada yada, you could make tons of money, way more than I made, if you use all your other ethics and your values and things to go with it, like not eating pizza. How about sit? And that's happened before many a times. I have many people that have became very successful after they bought my classes. I've said it, but guess what? Didn't have to be they weren't into being a celebrity. That wasn't one of their businesses. One of my other businesses was I wanted to build this celebrity business to go along with just being on paper businessman. Some didn't. They were investing in other things, and some people took off in their little avenues. And that's just how it is. You don't want to get stuck in a pit. Some people just they fall in the pit and they live down there. And that's where they live at. They live in the pitfalls. And that's what it is. Sometimes it's hard getting past those pitfalls. People will just grab your leg and try to rip you in while you're walking up the stairs of success. And that is a constant battle all the way up, even when you're on the top stair. Well, when you're at the top stair, it's like we are Sparta, and you got to kick everyone down or whatever. And once you get to that top stair, because look, when I was a kid, I ran up the top, and I was right at the top stair already, pretty much. Or no, I was about at the third stair, and there was another guy at the top stair, and there was no room at the top stair, and then I had to move out. No, I got kicked down all the way to the stairs, and I learned my lesson. Now I'm back at a good stair height, and